What is going on, guys? My name is Trey. Welcome to the Tennessee Innkeeper YouTube channel. I am back with another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Camponotus Pennsylvanicus colony. A few things that I wanted to do today, if you couldn't tell by the title, we are going to be moving these lovely ants into a new home, and you have seen this ant nest before, so it's nothing like super new. Gotta do a little bit of cleaning, but we will be moving them from the fortress from Tarheel Ants to the Tarheel Ants Casita. I think I said it right that time. It means small house. Yeah, thank you guys for the comments. But basically, this is going to just be a little bit bigger than the fortress. You can see they've got a lot of brood here. I will open up the red cover and show you some more. But they will be going to this. It will provide them extra room and different layers. These ants love to be on the top. I'm curious to see how they're going to react in this nest and see if they're all going to hang out up here or if they'll kind of divide and conquer here. Now, the outworld between these two is the exact same size. So my plan is to eventually implement adding another outworld that will be roughly the same size as this one, kind of off to the side of this nest on one of these blue sides here. The only issue with that is I will sacrifice having the little inlet here to fill it up, but I think adding another outworld will be super beneficial to these ants because it's kind of hard to see. I'm trying to work without having the flash on my camera. I think the quality's a little better, but as you guys can see, too much. They have made this outworld just super dirty. I need to clean their water and Biformica liquid feeder. Both of those are Biformica, but both of the liquid feeders, one's water and one's the other. I haven't cleaned it in about a week, so this will give me a great excuse to clean up after them. I normally try to clean them every 1 to 2 weeks because they get super gross if you're not careful, but you can also just see like all the little bits of cut up bug inside there that you can't really tell it on camera, but it's like it's built up from the substrate and it smells incredibly gross. So I think now's a pretty good time to go ahead and move them into this bad boy right here. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to show you guys the ants inside of the nest, and I'm going to show you guys how I plan on trying to move them. If I don't have the required things that I normally use, I'm hoping I can just attach a large tube here to right here on this port of the outworld. It's sticky out there. And just have them connect, and the ants will eventually be like, hey, there's more room over here. But I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to attach it right in one of those, or even both, or even on this other side. So with the casita, the options you can have are having one side open, I believe, 2 sides, or 3 sides. But I don't think you can have all 4 sides open. I'll leave a link to this ant nest in the description. It's been a hot minute since I ordered it, so I don't remember all the customization options, but I just went with all of the basic things because at the time I was like, I don't know how my Formica Pallide fulva would react, and so I didn't want to get a whole lot in the outworld, but the rock in there and the fake grass, it does the job. Sorry, you can see the reflection of the window there. It's just what I had to work with. So I'm going to get these ants set up. Here they are. And I'll be back in a minute to show you guys what all I've done. Alright, so I thought that I would need more, but basically I got this vinyl tube. This is a 1/2 inch hole, so you need a 1/2 inch OD vinyl tube. This one's kind of loose in there, so I plan on just putting some tape inside the hole to kind of help. Let's get this focused here. Just to kind of help with it not sliding around, because I'm going to have to move this from my desk to somewhere else so that I can actually sit here and do the things that I normally do on a daily basis. YouTube and play video games. It's a simple life. And I believe this is also a 1/2 inch OD hole. I didn't think about that. Normally you can probably look online at the website and see what you ordered, but I'm not gonna do that. So my plan here is very simple. I'm just gonna leave them somewhat close to each other to kind of get an idea here how far I want to make this. Just kind of cut it right there. I'm gonna get the tube cut. Now another thing that I'm going to do before I actually attach the outworlds together is I'm going to put their water and liquid feeding dish into here. They're both liquid feeding dishes. I don't know why I'd say one over the other. So I'm gonna put both liquid dishes in here, and then I've got their food dish getting disinfected right now. So when that is clean, I'll put that in here as well. That'll kind of help coax them from here to here. I plan on putting some honey in there as well. These ants absolutely love honey. I'll probably throw in an apple slice if I've got some apples here too, just to kind of help do whatever I can to get them to explore over here, because they will eventually say, hey, this is pretty cool, and there is more room. Now, I've never done it where I transfer them from outworld to outworld. I've always only done it from the nest to the next nest, but I don't like the idea of doing that with them, just because they literally never go down here besides to go to the outworld. I know that would encourage them to explore if I attach it right here to here, but these are larger ants, and I did get them to move through here before, but I just think that, well, while there's holes in the outworld, why not try it that way? So I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna go on ahead and attach these tubes. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned up like I said, and then, and only then, will we attach the tube. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on cleaning this stuff, and we'll be back. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and put the liquid feeders in here. There's water, and I couldn't find my sunburst liquid. I don't know where it went, so I did a little bit of honey water. Now with honey water, I'll have to change this out every like 2 or 3 days, maybe even less, maybe more like 24 hours, just because it will eventually ferment, and we don't want that. So now I'm just going to go across the top here with the very light Fluon layer. And hopefully I did that right. It's probably gonna drizzle on down like it normally does the side. Because sometimes whenever I think I'm doing it too light, I'm doing it too thick. So I'm gonna give that a second to dry. But in the meantime, while that's going, let me get the plugs for these. I'm going to need 3, I believe. I have found them. They were like 2 feet from me. Okay, so I dropped one. Now, normally I would put the little hydration doohickeys that Tarheel Ants gives you. I like kind of went and brain farted. I don't know what they're called. Where's one? Woo! I'm hitting everything. I normally go ahead and put one of these in there just for extra water, but because I have this bad boy in there, I don't see any reason to. They will get hydrated as they need it, and they'll get the water they need. So now all that I got to do right now is fill up either side with water, so that way the nest can be hydrated. So to do that, I'm just gonna... So I think that with all of that being said and done, I'm gonna put this on here. I don't have the food dish in there yet. It's right here. But, oh, it's on the side. Now, the only issue that I have with this nest, and it's something that I need to do, I didn't get the red screens for it, but I think I can just use a piece of paper and be just fine. I was going to 3D print something, but I'm having issues with my 3D printer right now. Go figure, it's a never-ending battle with that thing. I'm going to put the top on this water. I always try to give my ants bottled water because I feel like they deserve that. I have captured them and kept them inside of a little cage, so I think that's only fair. So, with that being said, let me get some tape. Let's see. I'm just going to use some clear Scotch tape. Ooh, I cannot go 2 seconds without hitting something. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Yeah, there's all those bug guts. I'm going to get that out of here. Sorry you guys had to see that. That's from feeding earlier. Let's see if we can kind of layer up a little bit, because it fits. It's just not the most snug fitting thing. I don't want to accidentally ram into this and knock anything over. I may have cut it too short. That's okay, I can lift this nest up. Kind of talking to myself a little bit here. I should do that in every video? Yeah. Let's lift them up. For now, we're gonna go with Old Reliable here. Some clear packaging tape. That's totally gonna withstand all of the endearment of me bumping into my desk and the camera. I keep hitting my camera. So while we're waiting here, just want to say thank you guys for everything you do for the channel. I've said it in a couple videos. We are just past 750 subs on the channel, which is awesome. I appreciate you all, and thank you for all the love and support you have for the ants. Without them and you guys, I would not be making videos. So I'm going to try to do better about making more consistent uploads. YouTube keeps annoying me, saying I need to do better, as if, you know, they're out here making the videos for me. Anywho, all right, let's do that. Let's just sling that little guy there. Will you fit? Are you too big? Are you gonna be too big? I might have to take the tape off. Hold on. I can give myself a little slack from this side. Yeah, I'm gonna just give myself a lot of slack. Okay, there it goes. It fits a lot better in the Fortress than it does this one. Maybe I need more tape. Maybe. I just need to leave it be. So, we've got it all set up. Yay! They're already actually checking it out. So, I'm going to let them kind of just do their thing for the next few hours. I will try to be back with updates throughout this video. At the moment, I am about to get ready to go to a baseball game. So, I will try to check on them before I leave. But, as we can see, we have the old nest connected to the new nest. I'm going to probably build this up and put it on a more stable surface because I don't trust that tape. Oh yeah, look, they're already like super investigating. Hardcore. There's one going, 2, 3. They probably smell the honey, if I had to guess. I'm going to get their food put in there, their proteins, little insect dish, and then I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm going to let them explore, do their thing, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Okay, so I just wanted to go ahead and show really quick. They are all over this. They realize, like, hey, there's a new space here, and they're checking it out. So just wanted to give a quick update. This is like 5 minutes past when I started setting everything up. I also went ahead and moved them on top of this. It's a little bit more stable than the tape, so we'll be back shortly. Yeah, they're definitely curious. Their little antennae are going and they are chug-a-lugging along. Okay, so it has been roughly 2 weeks now since I started recording this video. As you can see, we've still got some Camponotus in the old outworld and in the new nest. I'm going to attempt to move them from this nest into their new one. Also, I've lost my tripod since I last recorded, but here is the one side of the nest, and here is the other. They've brought some trash down from where I fed them up in their outworld. I do plan on getting a bigger outworld because, well, they've made their way through the fluon barrier multiple times, and I'm not going to sit here and try to fight with them. And this outworld is too small for the amount of workers, so I think that it's safe to say that we need an extra outworld. Also, the audio is probably going to be a little different. I was recording on my computer using Audacity. Audacity is not opening my old files, and it is not it's actually just not recording in general. So the audio is probably going to be different here. So my apologies. I'm going to do my best, like I said, to get these ants over to here in a timely manner because I'm on a time crunch. So yeah, I'm going to try to just toss them in the outworld here because I've got this little hole to put them in. So we're just gonna try to get into it here. All right, guys, I'm gonna do my best to grab the ants out with these tweezers. They've seen better days. I've got the camera in like an unusual position because I don't have a tripod, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it and hope for the best. I don't know how I'm gonna do this like comfortably here, so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna put this all in a time lapse. Also, shout out to SpongeBob over here. He's my homie. He sits here. He watches over. You know, he's a cool dude. So, So I'm actually having a thought here. I can't remember. This was the one I thought was came off with those. Okay, so I accidentally just kind of pushed one of the big species behind this. She's getting around, but she's definitely now, so I'm going to grab them by the legs. And then as they start walking on, start releasing some pressure, because you don't want to cripple them. If you just walk on the squeeze as well, like that one, just go out smooth. Jeez, no. And brush it severe sutures. I have to do a little bit of managing here, I do one at a time if possible. Sorry, yes, we did this. Now, I know some of you in the comments are going to ask like, about using aspirator, and aspirator would be good in some situations, but I would not intend it with contrast because I can't spray formic acid. And you know, I have a bad experience with the formic colony that I use aspirator on, and didn't really spray formic acid, so yeah, don't do that. It would not go well. Those are not good. So, it'll go good. I'll try to get those guys up another time. They're kind of tricky. They get a lot faster than you would think, so. Especially when you're trying to watch multiple spots, multiple places all at once. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to scoop up some trash from this and this one because of the simple fact that I'm going to clean this out. This is like super great. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye out as good as I can here for workers because I think I'm about that point. Right, seal this hole down here. We got to dump the rest of the separate container from the next. Trying to scoop her up. Well, there we go. Cool. So I've got this plungered off. There's actually another worker right there on that plant. Here we go. Quick inspection of that outworld. Looks like we're good. So now I gotta figure out how to get the rest of them out of there. There's a lot more than I realized. I'll have to think on this one. I'll be back. Okay, so I don't actually know if this is a good idea, but I've got this container. I put some Fluon on the top. What I'm hoping I can do, and this is not guaranteed surefire, I'm hoping that I can kind of tip the colony in and just kind of tap them all out of here. Either it's going to go that way or they're all going to pour out. So I don't think the queen's in there. I can't see it, but there's a lot more workers in there than what it probably looks like. So fingers crossed. I'm just going to kind of go for it, honestly. The worst they'll do is they'll crawl out all over me and I'll have to dump them into this container. I'm not too worried about it, but I don't have a good angle to show the inside of the nest. But just know all I'm going to be doing is kind of just trying to brush them in there as best as I can. I don't think they would all go running out. They can't go into the outworld, so here we go. This is dumb. This is probably dumb. Okay. Oh. Yep, there went one. Okay. Just gonna kind of not doing as much as I can in here. Like I said, they're probably gonna get out, and if they get out, that's okay. Not too worried about it. They won't go too far. Not because they don't want to, but because they can't. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Didn't put that on right. That's okay. And now I'm going to try to collect the ones that are all over my desk and all over me because I know there was like one or two that jumped on me. So I'm gonna find them really quick, and then we'll get back with this. But this actually went pretty well, all things considered. So. Do that. Okay, let's look for the last few. Okay, so I got quite a bit actually in the container, more than I thought. I think I got all of them off my desk. Normally whenever I come back here to work or play games, if any got out, they make it known there. But there are the ones that I got out with the brush. There's still quite a few in the nest, but it's a lot more manageable. Okay, this is so much more manageable than just like an army of them. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually dump these into the new nest, and then I will do the exact same thing I did with this container with the rest of these. Okay, so let's get everything out of the way as much as I can. I'm pretty sure there's probably like 100+ workers still running around on my desk, but that's a-okay. Like I said, this outworld really needs a good cleaning, so I'm not too worried about extra sand and dirt getting in here. So let's just kind of dump them all in there. I'm sorry if you guys can't see this. trying to get as much of this on camera as I can. And there they all go. I managed to knock them out. And some of them did not fall out. They instead climbed on the side of the container. That's cool. That's awesome. Man, ants are fun, bro. Let me tell you guys what. Ants are fun. Oh, these gentle as I can. I think maybe I definitely want to too high because then I don't know what to do with it. There's a couple more in here. There's one more. Did I get them? I got them all. Okay. Awesome. So they are now, presumably, I can assume that the rest are all in this container here. I have to do a lot of cleanup back there. There's so much sand everywhere. Okay. Let's finish this job so I can get this video out, shall we? Okay. Tap it as quickly as I can to get them out. I think all that sand got on that fluon. Render the fluon useless there. Oh, there she is. How big you are, golly. Ah! I can feel it. I can feel it pinching me. That's so funny. Oh, I dropped her. Come here. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's get some cool shots of these ants, shall we? Well guys, that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to let me know what colony you guys would like to see next down below in the comment section. And if you watch this video all the way through, be sure to leave a comment saying pepper jack cheese. People will understand if they watch to the end. We'll see you in the next one, guys. See ya.